Welcome back. What's going on? I am joined by a mystery masked man here for Top 24 at EvoJapan 2020. I am Logan Sama. Who are you?
What's up? I'm Ultra David. So we're getting pretty far into this now. We've already gotten somebody's in top 8. If you were watching just a bit ago, then you saw Mago qualify versus I can't keep this up. All right. Anyway, Itabashi Zengi. Other matches that we're gonna have will be Nemo versus Nauman.
Yep.
Which is gonna be pretty cool. We'll have
happening now.
In fact, I guess we'll get to the rest of them very shortly. They're playing the video game. Let's hop in.
So Nemo has been using Gil exclusively so far in this tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, how about this? To make top 8 at EvoJapan, you got Gil versus Sakura. What do you think, Ryan? What do you think, Callisto? Ignoring me. Understood.
Oh, there's the activation on the brink of stun. Was that 3-frame? Yeah, using V-Trigger 1, a lot of the Gil players are starting to come around to V-Trigger 1 as opposed to the funky ice setups and resets and side switches and what have you.
Yeah, V-Trigger 1 has its own nonsense, you know, in addition to having that excellent projectile that clears other projectiles, super strong. So I get it. It makes sense to me. Oh, okay. What an entrance. And using, is that a tall character only combo, Ryan? No? Okay. Wow, here we go. Standing only, got it. I see this character so rarely.
Oh, no! What was that?
I don't know what yeah, it just was an error, unfortunately.
All
now,
right, here we go.
Nauman might be in trouble.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
What a check.
Overextended after the throw. A brave check from Nauman. Could probably risk trying to interrupt. Had a huge life lead. Yeah, challenges after that. They're all -2.
Coral kick. And trying to answer, it's not in time.
That crouch fist is really reliable and it's very quick as well. So
yeah.
Surprised. Oh, just raw jump. Full dash goes to the meat throw.
Whoa!
No.
I feel like Nemo was trying to get over that, but it just wasn't in time. And now Nauman's here. There is the super to contend with, and Nemo's not too gun shy. It's not enough.
Needs something big. Oh!
In the corner, though. And press the button in a plus frame situation, I want to point out, for Nemo. Nemo had advantage there, but Nauman pressed the button, and he was right.
Yeah, Nauman is not afraid whatsoever to challenge in those situations in which, you know, Nemo needs something big, right? So he's going to overextend. He doesn't want to just keep frame advantage. He wants to convert it into something significant.
Yeah. And he had just spent both of his V-reversal bars, right? There was no trigger on the comeback. So, okay. Nauman Sakura on the verge of making top 8 at EvoJapan.
Ends it in the Pyro Lariat, but again wakes up with buttons.
I feel like we didn't see a parry the entire first game, but now we've seen it already a few times. Nemo maybe thinking in his head what he didn't do last game and trying to add that. There it is, yeah, anti-air is solid on that thing.
That fire effect has gone now. So no threat. We haven't seen any retribution either. It's not really able to get anything going. No offenses really been forthcoming here from... Oh,
beautiful.
Double dash through the feature.
Okay.
Yo.
Nauman is on match point to make top 8 at EvoJapan.
Nauman using the extra hit of durability in that projectile during V-Trigger. So ready. We saw Nauman earlier, so ready against Do, right? Situational awareness is very impressive, but there's a big drop.
Yes. And here's Nauman now.
Nemo bait something
just like that. It's Nauman in the corner, not for long though. We saw him do that last time he was up here. They didn't work out very often. This time it did.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Let's see what situations we can get here off the retribution. The jungle's gonna go on.
That's safe. He backs off. Oh, the movement was excellent.
For the throw, but no.
Retribution with the overhead. I love it.
Set point here still for Nauman. Oh, that's a big jump.
Yeah, it was perfectly done. Big damage, and the corner's here. And no, backdash is not going to get away. Tried to wasn't there. Roundhouse to the rescue for Nemo. The damage. Mounting.
The corner carry, look at it! Just backdashes on wake up. Again, interrupts with that low forward.
Yeah, it really just clears the screen.
That will take almost every single projectile move in the game off the screen. It's got so much durability.
Okay.
Life lead here for Nauman.
Here, he's got plus frames on the entrance.
Yeah, you can't press.
Is that enough?
That. It is.
Nauman qualifies
In winners top 8.
Amazing play. Sakura. They buffed her. Ryan, I can't see your face. I need to see your face, Callisto.
Do you have any input in that, Callisto?
Oh, if only you were on the mic. But you're not. And so you're going to have to live with me saying that Sakura got buffed strongly this season and thereby making top 8. Now, Nauman's pretty good, I guess, but it's really the character that did the work in making top 8 for this man.
I mean, maybe she's always been good, right? Because Kindevu got 9th 2 years ago. We mentioned that in our last block. So
excellent point.
She's just always gone underneath the radar, and she just needs the right character, the right player to use her. Not any of these scrubby guys in America that have been trying to use Sakura.
Absolutely not.
The right Japanese overlord at the helm of this clearly powerful character.
You know, there
Isn't
are
that right, Callisto?
some characters, communities, who like to downplay. There are. I'm not in any of them myself, but I know that Sakura players are known to downplay.
In all seriousness, I have to say that Nauman's situational awareness is really good.
He played fantastically.
And you can kind of see how I feel like Nemo's decision-making on defense was kind of a bit whack.
Yeah, he was a little buttonsy sometimes.
Yes. After blocking Fireball in V-Trigger 2, he was overextending on offense as well, and Nauman had no fear. So
no.
I have to give credit there. He had absolutely no fear. When he sensed that Nemo needed a big comeback, he would just stop it with the check. He'd check that with a 3-frame jab and say no. But he's getting the life lead in the first place to be able to play with that kind of bravery.
You're right. His movement was great.
Yeah.
And Gil's only been out a month, but it looked like he had pretty good Gil knowledge already. Nice work. Okay. So Nauman is in winner's side top 8, as you said. On the other side, we already know that Mago will be top 8, and then one of these two will be in winner's side top 8 as well. Machabo and Infiltration.
Do you know who they... Okay, so this is to face Mago. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, this will face Mago in winners top 8.
So Infiltration's been showing a lot of interesting character picks. We saw him use Ed at Rebel Kumite last chance qualifying, get really far with there. He's been using Poison. He's still got the Jury. He's still got the Mana. He's got a real stable of characters to choose from, which I think is a very strong situation, a very strong position to be in this game, because there's no out-and-out... I mean, even with Rashid used to basically go even with everyone at worst. He's been nerfed now as well, I feel, so every character in this game has bad matchups. I think having a selection of characters is a great thing. Jury, one of the characters that's definitely been pumped up a bit. I would never try and say that Jury was a top-tier character, but she is certainly a lot more effective this year, and looking forward to seeing more of Infiltration's Jury in this matchup against Machabo, who's been riding out for Nakali.
Oh yeah, even last season when few people had stuck with Nakali, not because he was bad, but just because, you know, they had moved on for whatever reason. He was there, and he was making the character look both strong and interesting, and now in this season, they gave Nakali a little bit of love, creates plus frames for himself a little bit more easily. The puke is cool in at least some matchups, and he's got it here. So we might get to see. Yes, immediately he bends to the floor.
Yeah,
and pukes his guts out.
I've been enjoying Machabo and Phenom's online streams and videos. They're really having a great time with this new V-School too.
Yeah, it is very cool. You know, Nakali has had kind of a rep as a dry character, but this season I think he's super interesting. I love that.
He just didn't get anything new for 4 years.
Yeah. He was the same guy a long time.
Now he's got basically an assist to do setups with. It must be so fun.
But Jury does have such good movement. Well, okay. Machabo's been able to find openings.
Wow, that's still anti-hit. Jury's got incredible tools. They just don't lead to a lot.
Well, and she also has to back off a lot of times to store things up in the first place.
Well, that's kind of been buffed as well. She can store Fuajin off of strings, and it's a lot more reliable now.
That's true. Walking up slowly, here's Machabo.
I'm interested to see if she can use that V skill. if he tries to put down the puke.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so.
He's pretty fast. Oh, he tries
really?
to do something on wake up, gets clipped.
Okay. Machabo starting this with full super. And he started last time. Okay, here's plus frames. Okay,
jeez, he knows that there's plus frames there.
Right. You know, very interesting. Maybe this matchup, my initial thought was that Juri has such movement speed that she should be able to shut down Necalli from puking, but she has to go back and charge up so frequently that maybe that's more opportunity for Machabo Necalli to get that going.
It's got, I think it's like 23, 24 frames to start up. Yo, where was the puke? It didn't hit
Come on,
up.
puke, there it is.
So there's a significant, it's basically the same startup as the ground pound, right?
Okay, okay.
But it's hard to react to and get across and hit him out of it, because as soon as he goes down, it's out and there's no stopping it. Cancels into the CA and closes out the round.
Yeah, that did look better there for Machabo. Was able to get some strong setups for himself. I love his focus on the anti-airs. I feel like he's always so good at that.
Oh, the cross-cut light, DP, that's like his speciality, man. He's so reliable with that. It's almost impossible to jump in on him.
Well, Infiltration with the same there.
Yeah, Infiltration's, I want to say his reactions are great, but it's almost like his, like he's looking for things. His awareness is incredible.
No doubt about that.
And it makes it look like he's got preternatural reactions.
Machabo's ready to go. There it is.
Oh, there's the activation.
He was worried about the wake up because he's seen it before. Sticking out buttons just in case. They both have these excellent movement. Oh, wow.
That's a nice buffer.
Machabo would love to get back in there, but he can't go too wild. It's the Infiltration playing for that style of just taking up, getting a little bit of damage here and there. And now, yeah, that was going to be super. That was going to be chip kill.
Yeah, that hit and run style of Infiltration has been effective for over a decade now. And it will continue to do so if he finds a character in which he can play in that style. Takes his opportunities and he's happy to back off. And of course, Juri benefits from playing that style because she can back off, reload on her charges and come back in again with that slow, low Fujin.
Okay.
I'm very interested to see Infiltration. He seems to be really confident in his spacing, in which he'll put a button out after the puke comes out, and it looks like the puddle's about to touch him, but it just doesn't reach.
Well, I love the roundhouse that he's been doing to get over the puddle.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
Okay, Machabo finds it. Not worried about DP there. Oh, Infiltration is stuck in the corner. Oh, no. And you're just not going to get over Machabo.
He'll take that, but the back throw, no. Walks up, gets another throw. That's not legit, but has to respect it. Plus frames there. There's the activation.
Yeah, that's not a plus frame situation, though.
No, it is not.
And Machabo takes the round. Great knowledge there. Was able to push Infiltration to the corner. Although we have seen that. I love the beginning of the last round when Infil was taking up a lot better space in kind of the mid-range.
Yeah, Machabo's been quite effective at pushing back to the corner now. If Infil's going to back off and charge, then Machabo's just taking that space.
Right.
Damn, just a raw jumping. One more for the stun. There's the activation of the second hit.
Machabo getting out of there. Okay.
And it's corner to corner.
Just like that.
Oh, he wasn't ready for the dash forward. One more for the stun. And Machabo hasn't been able to activate. He wanted that low forward. He's just going to activate raw.
All right. Stun won't be an issue anymore. Now 2 kills.
And this is a good situation for Machabo.
Was that against the short? What timing? What timing? Not a whip punish, obviously. You can't do that on a reaction, but his timing with the Fierce was perfect.
Yeah, as soon as you activate into V-Trigger, that buffer is great.
Just excellent understanding of when Infiltration wanted to press a button out of Machabo right there. Nice back and forth set.
Yeah, this is super high level. Really impressed. Both players incorporating brand new stuff for this season with their character and showing their mastery of, you know, their character historically as well. There you see.
It is. Yep.
So the roundhouse, it's landing and still not getting clipped by the puddle. It's really interesting, that spacing. He's very, very accurate on it. And you can see he's dashing forward, and when you can see that he's not at the right spacing for that roundhouse to be spaced perfectly, he's not going for it. He's backdashing again.
I think Machabo didn't expect this kind of playstyle out of Infiltration, who had played mostly hit and run, and now he's in there. He's in there.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, all of a sudden this round, Infiltration decided to be much more buttonsy, much more active. He dashed in multiple times. Hadn't done that before, so Machabo now needs to recalculate.
Damn, the crush counter doesn't get the dash forward into the pinwheel.
No.
That time a rare misspacing.
Got it, Machabo. Okay, there is an EX on the other side, and he was cautious. Worried about the EX yet again. Giving Infiltration a chance. What? He's so brazen. Here it comes. Now they both have that speed. Look at this.
Oh, what a
full screen dashes for both of them. Lovely evasion, but Machabo still needs the hit. He got away, but he needs more.
Where's that medium kick on blocking feature though?
Tried to buffer a little bit there. Infiltration walking away. Oh! Machabo's in trouble. Oh, he took the huge risk, and Machabo goes down. Infiltration makes top 8 at EvoJapan. So we now have 3 of the 4 who are going to be in winner's side of top 8. It will be Infiltration versus Mago and Nauman, we know. And now it will be Nauman versus either Sako or Mr. Crimson, which is going to be the match that's coming up next.
Is that going to be a Manat Sim?
It very well could be a Manat Sim. Yeah, it definitely could be, sure.
What interesting variety of characters we're looking at
We
here.
really have had good variety, yeah. That's Jury, well, and who knows what else.
Jury,
right,
and it could be anyone.
Right,
but,
exactly.
I mean, even the rest of Infiltration's characters are somewhat irregular as well.
That's
anyway,
true.
You know, it might be an Ed, who knows what's in there. But
that's definitely true.
Sakura, definitely weren't expecting to see that.
No.
At all.
Yeah. Yeah, jokes aside, that's very interesting to see.
Margot using Cammy, and I think Cammy's a very good pick for the meta at the moment. She does very well against some of the characters that are right at the top there.
Sure.
Some of the characters that have pushed up as well, she does well, and some of her bad matchups have kind of drawn back. Still kind of... Abigail's a tough one for her, but...
Yeah, she's not perfect, but definitely strong.
She's a better pick,
yeah, sure. And then Sako, you know, you're thinking of Manat, you're probably thinking of Kage as well. And Crimson, I've only seen play Dalsum so far.
If we get a Dalsum in winners top 8, then...
Imagine if there's both a Dalsum and a Sakura and a Jury in top 8. All these little community sub-communities character sub-communities who think that their characters suck.
Anything. I mean, it...
just have to recalculate immediately.
In all reality, obviously, it's early doors and there's matchups to be explored and what have you. But what a turn up for the books that would be. Everyone's getting cleared out on the sweepstakes. We thought there was going to be 6 Rashids.
Right.
But that's that other game over there.
There are no Rashids left because Trashbox eliminated Gachikun.
Yeah, so Trashbox beat Gachikun with Ed, by the way.
With Ed, okay. Wow.
It's a new season, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. I remember his Ed last season. That's right.
Yeah.
He didn't use it very often, but it existed. So now we'll see. Will it be Manat? Yeah, I think if I'm Sako and I'm expecting a Dalsum, I'd rather play Manat than Kage.
Yeah, I'm not on playing Kage Dalsum. That's...
Makes sense.
Saw Crimson earlier, putting a very impressive display.
Oh, it was right down to the wire, remember, against MOV?
MOV, yeah.
Where part of why it was so close was Crimson's insistence on playing the overhead low game. Because sometimes he got blocked and punished. But that's the game.
Yeah, kind of over-eager. Is what I was, not over-easy. I'm obsessed with eggs. Over-eager at closing the rounds out, but we'll see. Nice spacing on that drill.
And it's a funky matchup. They both have kind of Not similar-ish options exactly, but kind of similar game plans.
Yeah, I feel Sim has to really make the most of his mobility in this matchup. That's the only thing he's got going over Manat.
Oh, yeah, not a safe spot. Sako knows. Oh. Similarly angled button, but one of them's a crush counter.
Nice.
Okay. Oh!
All right, cook up Nauman. There's the fire damage is still piling up.
Yeah, that ended up doing quite a bit. So here's the slow fire. Oh, lovely stuff. I love this. And Sako's not let one go. There it is. Crimson would love to get away. I'm not sure he'll get a chance. What? Oh my god! Chip is now a big problem. Yeah, there it is. That was interesting way to try to get away from things by Mr. Crimson, but just didn't work out in the end.
One of the most interesting things about that round was as soon as Sako activated, Crimson went on offense immediately. Like, he pressed buttons straight away. And normally that's the, you know, when Manat activates, that's the signal that it's not your turn to start playing. You need to stop and respect, but Crimson has certainly shown no respect.
Trying to get things going there was Crimson.
I definitely feel like the end of the round went better for Crimson. He was eating a lot of damage at the start, and that probably in the end put him in that situation where he could get chipped out. But here it looks like it's going well for him.
He's picking great spots. Sako walking in. There's the activation.
It's a brave tech.
Wow, look at this buttons from Crimson. Oh, the overhead
it gets
comes.
harvested by the overhead. And there's the stun. Sends the orb out.
It's close.
It's Sako. It's been the benefit
No!
of that. Oh! We all got baited. We all got baited.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Minato wins.
Game 1 to Manat from Sako.
Oh, when the game's set in Japanese, it says Manato.
Minato.
Interesting. Is he going to go for Laura?
Does he still keep up with that character? I just haven't seen him, but I don't see him play very often.
I'm not sure. I mean, he's been in Japan for at least a week. I want to say possibly more. He might have been here since Kumite.
Okay, wow.
He's been here a while, and he's been training and practicing and playing a lot. Looks like he's going to stick with Dawson, but just taking some time to compose himself and reevaluate his strategy. He was picking his moments. He was picking some good spaces, but the projectile game was not going well for him. He wasted a couple of EX bars trying to put EX fire out, and Sako answered with the orb. He wasn't really showing teleport much on defense in those situations where he was getting mixed. And I don't know if there's like big punishes that Sako has, but at least make him show, because yeah, he was clearly not ready for the overhead, and that's mad slow.
Well, here's Crimson. Definitely using more fire and walking forward more, so it's more of an intentionally offensive kind of situation. Switching up the game plan. Wow, medium kick to the rescue, huh? Look at this, it's offense in a way that we just really didn't see last game. Building Gray Life as well. Oh, got a little buttonsy there.
Nice interruption on the recall. Wow, reflect. Obviously no side needed for the V skill. And again, Mr. Crimson.
He's just so active during this time.
Yeah, tries to stop Sako from having his way.
Look at that. Look, the defense was great. However, great defense by Sako.
Just caught him in the startup.
Match point Sako. Again, this is to make top 8. And there are moments, I agree with you, where Crimson looks strong. I like his pressure when he can get it going. Some of his mid-range button timings have been really nice. But in the end, it hasn't ended up
with
mattering.
punishment fierce, that was lovely.
That is one nice change that Dawson got, where there's a little bit more of a space between the 2 hits of EX Fire. You can use that to your advantage for some mix-ups and cool situations. Okay.
Delay.
chooses to go in.
Oh, and again.
There it is. Wow, at the end of a round was really strong by Crimson.
Yeah. Things seem to be going well for Crimson when he's able to initiate the offense. Needs to be using this mobility a bit more.
Yeah, if he can get in, if he can press more, that is definitely when he's had the success. Yeah, ready
Nice
for it with
use of the
Sako. Walk
V-skill
forward
again,
first, yeah. Crimson already a little bit down in life. Again, we've seen when he is on offense, he's good.
Yeah, nothing but gray life. There's the first real hit for Crimson. And all he is doing at the moment, every time he throws out those fires,
Oh, that was so smart. What an escape by Sako.
is give Sako V-gauge.
Well, it's there now, so if Sako finds the opportunity, then he's going to be in the trigger. Crimson not quite there himself. There it is. Because he did a button out of float, he gets V-meter.
Oh, that was nice!
The reactions out of Sako! Who says you need to be young to have reactions like that?
That's
and
gonna
the
be a reversal.
defense, yeah, Crimson needs to weather this one last orb. It's hanging out there by her leg, and finally it's gone too.
Floats over the top.
Look at the time now, 19.
Oh, catches low.
Yeah, probably not the intended punish. Now at 11. Oh!
Tried to check. I don't know if that was with lat kick, but tried to check the drill. It didn't work. And Sako is the one who advances to winner's side of top 8 tomorrow. Mr. Crimson drops down into loser's bracket. Who does he face down there?
He will face, it's a Nuckled.
Oh, so Nuckled got past Crusher.
Yes. So in loser's side, we will have Nemo versus Trashbox.
Okay.
Looks like before that we're gonna have Kawano versus Gunfight, and then the winner.
Gunfight made it all the way to top 16.
That is super cool. In fact, he just defeated Punko to get through to this round. Winner of Kawano versus Gunfight will play against Machabo to make top 8.
Okay.
So they're not quite in the qualifying spot yet.
Yeah.
Then we're also going to have like Crusher versus Nuckled, as we said, and then Itazan versus Yuzu Ponzu.
Ah, Bison. Is it going to be Geef? Might be Geef.
That makes sense if it's Geef, yeah. I know that Itazan's keeping both of those characters around, at least when he's playing online. You know, we'll see what he does when there's potential top 8 on the line. But he's definitely still playing both of them.
All right, so that is your winner's side. We know losers qualification match is coming up, but this is losers round 2. This is not a qualification match.
Nope. There's Gunfight.
There he is. Team Ixa, they've had a decent weekend again.
Yeah, they had a few people make it pretty far. Inaba, yeah, he was in top 32 or 48, whatever we're calling it. So Gunfight, Alex. Alex. Got a little bit of hope. Not nothing.
I think he got some significant help. I really like the V-Skill 1 change.
Not going away on...
Yeah, he keeps it.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Because it was pretty whack otherwise.
You know, it was a weird choice to make it go away.
So I'm happy that it's kind of been normalized with a lot of the other install V-Skills. The improvement on his medium buttons is good as well. And of course, he does have that option of V-Skill 2, which is also useful.
Yeah, but it does have the same problem that V-Skill 1 had before, right? Where it goes away. So, I don't know. I would expect V-Skill 1. He also has a better combo out of forward Fierce, right out of the Lariat.
Oh, the Lariat, yes.
Now you can do it into the Fierce Chop. And then if you want to, you can mix up.
Oh, it's an extra +1 on him.
Yeah,
right?
it's something like that, yeah. So he has more damage out of that, and then you can also do the Flash Chop into the command grab if you want to. There's like a couple frames in there where it works as a tick grab. I don't know how important that is. But you can do it.
Having options is good.
That's true. That's true. Sure. But Gunfight's been running with this character the whole time.
Yeah, he has, man.
He has been loyal to
I mean, he's a Third Strike loyalist, known for his Dudley in 3S, unfortunately. Dudley not with us in Street Fighter 5, much to my chagrin and disappointment.
Right.
But he's keeping it alive with Alex, and he has been, as you said, using Alex since he was released in Season 1.
It's quite a color. What do you think about that color?
I mean, he's certainly no stranger to the tanning beds.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a natural tan.
Yeah, he's got bronzer on.
Perhaps.
Wow, that's a lot of bronzer then. He must go through the tubes fast. Needs a bulk order. So it is V-Skill 1 for him.
That doesn't look like his natural hair color either.
It's an expensive look then.
Yeah. Oh! Beaten to the punch. Dueling crush counters, and Kawano, the back throw, walk up throw again. Rock bottom.
Okay, wow, it's very grab heavy out of Kawano. I knew she got a command grab, but wow.
Damn!
Dang, what a round.
Eating absolutely everything from Kawano. That was a smothering, oppressive offensive performance in that round.
Series of excellent reads. Very nice.
Nice block.
Advantage there.
Doesn't respect the plus frames.
He even walked back and looked like he was intentionally trying to bait that out. He didn't get anything from it.
No anti-air that time.
Nice. A little tough punish for some characters, not for her.
Yeah, you should definitely be aware of that. Plus frames. Nice, uses the armor to blow through. Oh, he's got the hard hit!
Yes!
Gets real Oki. And now we're back.
Kawano does not want to overcommit here.
It's a neutral.
Gunfight just buffering that medium.
Yeah, he's just...
There it is!
Exactly, that's all he was looking for. Just hoping that Kawano would walk into that low forward. Standing up, gets caught by the swinging DDT.
Okay, command grab. Doesn't get any free pressure afterward though. There's the roundhouse. Okay, yeah, the catch. You know, we've really seen Kawano do a good job at dashing up and making his pressure work. That's the first time I've seen it checked. Okay, stealing a little bit of a turn there. Getting the V-skill going.
And again.
I really like this game at a gunfight. Just finding the good button timings on those normals. Oh no, I don't think that's even what Kawano meant to do, and he got lucky. Oh, really? Wow.
Daring him to challenge it.
Yeah, talk about confidence.
Kawano's got him in the corner now, though. Block plus frames. Goes for the tick throw, but a brave tech from Gunfight.
Ah, here it is.
There's the rock bottom again.
Activation point. He's got super.
Oh,
no confirm.
yeah, you can't. It's not.
No anti-air. Oh. There it is.
Still alive.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweep and no. Oh, he didn't have it. He had almost a trigger and not quite. I'm looking at the meter now before it went off of our screen. So Gunfight.
One game away.
Well, he still needs to defeat Machabo, right? Yep. Yeah. But regardless, you know, very impressive.
Kawano going back to character select. Take a moment to compose. And I really like this dry style. I think this is best for Alex. He's got really frustrating mid-range buttons.
Yeah, they slightly sped them up by 1 frame, I think.
Yeah, so they're 7 frames now. We haven't seen much of the medium kick, but yeah. The stand medium kick, that is. But both very good at controlling that horizontal space. Kind of a bit of a risk, I guess, against Colleen just because of how good her fierce is. Yeah,
his own dash.
Yeah, he's been mixing up that sort of solid poking style with the EX stomps and dashes. He's whiffed a lot of lariats, though.
He's really playing this range well.
Nice. It's a button we haven't really seen used. That.
Okay, see us.
Didn't get it off.
Too cheeky right there.
A little bit too close. Kawano buffering that standing light kick.
Oh, that might have been too close. Yeah, Kawano knew. No anti-air yet again. Now, that is something that Alex is not super great at, but, you know, his down fierce is good.
I mean, he's got the X bar as well, so he can use the knee drop and get into Oki's situation.
Here it is. Oh, great tech by Kawano. But now Gunfight's playing that game of, well, yeah, I can't really confirm, but trying to buffer a crouching game kick into it. I remember that first round when Kawano had, I don't know, 10 throws.
Yeah, he just threw it out that time.
There it is. Gets pressure. Okay, yes! And in the super, which he had just built.
Choice.
Oh, absolutely. Gunfight. Match point. As he plants her. Rigor mortis.
I love that animation so much. I'm really happy that like Alex is a lot more of a viable character. He's such a cool design.
I love that escape.
Just out of there.
It's the air tattoo of this game.
Yeah, as you said, that punish, very significant for her.
And now Kawano has the corner. Finally, we've seen it.
The bar. It's the Oki. There's the activation. Okay. Swinging DDT. What's it going to be? Too early. No. It's not legit. I don't know what he wanted there.
Tried to get away, but no. Yeah,
I love that. Straight through. Vichuga Goto. Crouch fierce anti-air.
And so Kawano seems to be playing this defensive style. Nope, never mind. My mistake.
Little rope-a-dope. He just backed off and then with the full screen dash.
Okay.
Oh, he went for the stun gun.
Right. The stun gun. Oh, head crush in that situation. And Kawano was away.
I love that little walk back from Kawano and then the immediate dash. Everyone's getting caught back.
So more mobility out of Gunfight right now. Maybe thinking that he had been too solid, too stolid. Okay! And here's Kawano. Oh, the range!
Downtown.
And not quite there. Even Colleen unable to chase down. One of the fastest characters in the game with that going.
And out there again.
Okay, advantage, and Kawano's gone. Kawano knows. Oi. Trying to play solid here.
Oh!
Huge! Is that enough? It's not. Hold on.
Oh! All right. Knockdown.
Gunfight just very patient.
Still has to respect it. One more dash left.
Yeah, he would take the grab, it looked like. All he needs is one button.
Oh! And he uses the EX to blow through the string.
Gunfight? Still in there.
Advances. He's still in losers. He needs one more to qualify. He's going to be going up against Machabo, is that right?
That is right.
Wow, imagine that. What a top 8 this is shaping up to be.
So I misspoke a little bit earlier. I said that Nuckled would have to play against Crusher, but that already happened and Do won. So it'll be Do versus Crimson.
Oh, Nuckled beat Tokido 2-0 to get to Crusher. Awesome.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
So look at that list of this list of players that are not in the tournament anymore. Daigo,
yeah.
Fujimura,
yeah.
Tokido. Bonchan wasn't here. He's on family duty.
Here, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, a very long list of players for sure.
Yeah, it's a laundry list of players that are here in attendance and haven't made it. But still, a significant list of talent awaits you in top 8. We have a few more to add to that. So is this the last 4 now?
Yes, these are now the last
these are all
4.
qualification
So
matches.
yeah, from now on, every match is to make top 8. We're going to start out with Itabashi Zangief versus Yuzu Ponzu.
Nice.
We're then going to have Liquid Nemo versus WER1 Trash Box. We'll have Crimson versus Nuckled, and we'll also have Machabo versus Gunfight. So
Alright,
Itazan.
On paper, this should be Geef versus Dictator. That's the smart pick, but Abigail can do some work in this matchup as well.
Yeah, I just think Abigail's so solid. Like, it's rare that Abigail has a match that I think seems really bad. But if you're trying to give yourself the best chances to win, then I do think that Geef is a good pick here. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
He's up with a handshake, crosses the Great Divide.
Always quick with a smile, Itazan. What do we got? Is the dancer on the screen? Would he go birdie?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be Vega, aka Dictator. And now, this is to make top 8.
4 more sets to bring you today. Top 8 is tomorrow on the main stage.
V-Skill 2 for Dictator?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, there's not a huge amount of use for V-Skill 1 in this matchup, I don't think.
That's true.
V-Skill 2 lets him get in.
That's pretty easy for Geef to deal with. Just flex it. But I don't know, maybe in some certain situations you got EX ball coming maybe. So Geef, does pretty well in this matchup, right?
Yes, I think he wins.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
I would go as far to say that he wins this matchup.
Yeah. His normals deal with it quite well. His flex is huge in this matchup.
The flex is enormous because
it's huge.
And especially with the Stand Fierce nerf as well, Bison has to get closer now than he did previously. And then you kind of get into the meta game of what is Bison going to do after the Stand Fierce. Is he going to cancel it into Scissors where you can flex and hold that? Is he going to cancel it into Inferno where you can lariat through that?
Yeah, and so for Geef, although he can jump, I mean, you're seeing it now. Of course, Dictator doesn't have the best dedicated anti-airs. He can also, that is to say, Geef can also just play a very slow game. Takes a risk. Okay, so does Yuzu Ponzu, though. Wow.
Dash up.
So converting that slow play into the dash is one of my favorite things to watch. Understanding by Itazan that Yuzu Ponzu was just kind of frozen there. Here
there we go. The anti-air is a great answer. He uses the EX to get the knockdown as well. Corner situation. Throws out the Stand Fierce, then backs off again.
Okay, activate.
V-trigger activation. What's it going to be?
Look at the time. All of a sudden, Yuzu Ponzu has the life lead. I feel like Itazan had the life lead. What happened? There's no way. You're not getting in there, buddy.
It was that
over.
one big combo, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. It was the
air-to-air, the
jump
hell
strong. Yeah, that was huge.
The hell attack, the NorCal special.
So nice job to Yuzu Ponzu for keeping his composure as long as that went. That's how this matchup can go sometimes. Not uncommonly, really.
Yeah, you have to remain patient. Not a single button pressed by Yuzu Ponzu so far. Still
not even an anti-air. And the first one he hit, it was right. Itazan hoping to see some impatience out of Yuzu Ponzu. That's what Itazan's looking for with that flex right there. Hoping to absorb something that could be punished. Oh boy, Yuzu Ponzu out of there. The awareness of this player right now is off the charts. And ready for the dash, seemingly ready for everything. He just wow, Yuzu Ponzu, I'm super impressed right now.
Yuzu Ponzu is just doing nothing. He's winning by doing as little as possible. He's not giving Itazan a lot.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
We're
One
gonna
more
need about
guess.
4 here. This is big plus frames.
Yeah.
Chooses to keep it. Okay.
Oh, there's the stun. What a sequence.
What did I say, right? You're gonna need about 4. That's exactly what it took. That's Geef. Even if a matchup isn't going great for you, you get that EX SPD or Fierce SPD, you're in party mode.
Ooh, straight out of the standing medium kick, scoops him up.
All of a sudden these scissors, and it's quite a different little style. I mean, it's not overcommitting here, but Yuzu Ponzu is pressuring now in a way he was not before. He was safety first before. Woo! Okay, underneath.
That crouch strong into the EX scissors has worked out well for him.
It's been huge.
Yeah.
So now Itazan looking to hit confirm something.
Yeah, changing up his jump-ins as well there. Crouch medium, crouch jabs worked really well for Yuzuponzu. Itazan starting to change his jump attack.
And Yuzuponzu knows if Itazan gets the hit right now into V-Trigger 1, it's going to be about it. Close anyway. Oh, he was trying to confirm it, just didn't quite get it there.
Again, the low strong. Activation. And he's going to back off. Oh, the trade! No anti-air!
Did he get him? He did!
Ah, that's so smart because it's your turn.
Look at this guy! Always with the smile.
Everyone knows if you block that jump medium kick from Geef, it's your turn unless he does critical art. And then it's not. Then it's not your turn.
Yeah, very common to see people press the button in that situation because Geef is not at an advantage when doing jump medium too high. But there's the solution. And that's nice for Geef too because there's a timing there where on hit it would just combo right into the super. You're playing, dude! Okay. He had his head in his phone. Again, this is to make top 8. And you know, Yuzuponzu did all right actually when he was being a little bit more buttonsy and offensive for that period of time. But I think for both of them, there's a strategy in here where they're trying to out-patient the other. Oh, first big jump in. Okay. Will he go in? Yes.
Yeah, he's going to take his...
super lightly, though.
He's going to take his Oki, but he's backing straight off outside of that chop range.
Mm-hmm. Again, ready for the dash. You know, Geef's, of course, one of the longer ones.
No cancel off that stand fierce. Whoa!
Oh, he wants to let... Oh, my God! Goes for the reset. This is very common nowadays.
Right,
Geefs are doing the resets. Great defense there.
The EX scoop in the head. I would have popped off crazy for that.
Oh!
What's it gonna be? Hold these plus frames.
Oh, the defense so strong. Not enough.
Yeah, there's plus. Oh!
Mm-hmm. And now Yuzuponzu got the life lead. That's what he needed to do. Oh! The mix-up on the jump-in timing. If that had been jump medium, I think that jab would have won.
Shout to
it was
production.
later.
Shout out to production on that camera angle change there. Perfectly timed.
It's match point for Itabashi Zangief. Able to steal that round, even though Yuzuponzu had the life lead. Plus, everybody wants to press buttons after that.
Oh! Implanted.
Yuzuponzu in big trouble! Oh. Great punish. Oh. All right. Itazan now.
Itazan's getting
2 mix-ups away.
SPDs off at the most obscure times. Look at that.
One
that
more.
wasn't obscure. That made sense. But
Yuzuponzu! Oh, it's not going to work out for him. And Itazan qualifies for top 8 at EvoJapan.
When Itazan starts to make you guess, I feel like that's when he's in his element. Like he always looks like he's having the most fun
He definitely
out of anyone I watch play professional Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But when
He's
he
having a
starts
blast.
making you guess, it's like the aura shines off of him.
As a Zangief, that's what you live for, right? You spend all this time in neutral. You have to press. You have to play your footsies, I guess. You got to do jumps sometimes. But then when you get the grab and it's party time, yes.
He's like the avatar for all of you when he's playing.
It's so cathartic to watch this guy get all those guesses for sure. Every time he gets the right guess, I'm like, yes! Secretly up here. Maybe not so secretly. So Itazan ends up qualifying for top 8. The next one we're going to have here is Liquid Nemo versus Trashbox. WER1 Trashbox.
This will be very interesting. So Nemo's been running Gil all day.
Yeah.
Trashbox mostly still birdie, but he has drawn out for Ed.
As you said, he defeated Gotchagoon with Ed.
I haven't seen much footage of Birdie against Gil, if I'm honest, because a lot of the Birdie players have dropped him.
Yeah, it's not one that I've seen.
And it's not one that I've given much thought in my head, so let me have a think about it. Imagine Birdie still wins the neutral.
Yeah,
but that
you know,
slow fireball is really good.
It's good, but I would think that it's hard to throw fireballs against a reactive Birdie in general.
Yeah.
It might be hard in this match for him to do that.
He can throw that cryokinesis out from far, though.
From far, sure.
Outside of ballhead range.
But there's
range.
You know, a spot where, especially in the corner, where Gil likes to do crouching medium kick into fireball, that kind of, you know, sort of Ryu pressure. And that's probably not going to work out in this matchup, at least. If it is indeed Birdie.
I mean, he has historically got a decent record against Nemo, so we'll see whether a new season and a new character makes any difference.
Yeah. This is a guy in Trash Box who has been close before at Evo 9th in the past. I think it was Kichipamu who beat him. So, Gil and Birdie. Yeah, this will be cool to watch. I mean, it's just cool to watch Gil in general. He's a very interesting character. Only a month old. We're all still learning about him.
I mean, even just in general, the way that these characters have to play now. Birdie's a character that's changed. I mean, on the surface, he hasn't changed a great deal, but the way that you have to approach playing Birdie, you have to be so much more focused. His neutral now is way less autopilot.
Yeah.
So much more risk involved. Yeah, that's the pyrokinesis. Big hurt boxes that linger on those medium punches and the stand fierces, so you can't just put buttons on the screen now willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You have to be a lot more considered with it.
Can't really anti-air cross-ups anymore.
That's a big
deal.
one.
Yeah. Here's the activation. It's V-trigger 2.
Yeah, and I like that. Yeah, he can't.
Oh, here's the punish.
Yeah, so that was, surprised that the Cyber Lariat didn't hit him out of the air. Yo! That was
Retribution
nice.
through it. That's sick. Oh, yo! What was that? Was that Retribution on trade? What was that? Yo, I've never seen it on trade. That was ridiculous. Also, how does that work? Okay. Nemo now, trying to press, knocking on the door. Yeah, just a jab. Okay, Nemo might take that. Here's a punish. Well, it dashes in for the grab and at least starts things off.
Nice
That's
punish.
Great
Lariat.
punish. Yeah. Trash box in. He's got trigger ready, and he's got, well, he had super, but that's all right.
Nice!
The damage. Oh boy, the damage. Here comes
my,
Nemo.
he might be dead.
Nah, needs one more.
Oh yeah, he activated in the middle of the combo. Sorry. Blocks the side switch.
Oh!
What
Okay.
a challenge.
That's not quite enough.
Oh, fuzzies!
Sick. Jump back medium kick versus the tall boys. Yeah, there it is. Just lets it go.
Blows through that cancel.
Classic Nemo style of back and forth, back and forth. Oh, punish! That was so good.
Yeah, no parry for you.
Out of the sky. Trash box gets him, and there's super. This is it. That game's over.
Looks like Trashbox is going to continue his record. I handed a piece of paper that told me that Trashbox beat Nemo at Evo 2018.
Okay.
Trashbox also sent Liquid's John Takeuchi to losers as well, so he's looking to do the
Oh, I see why
the
you
full
got that
team
note
kill.
then. I see. All right.
Yeah. From the team rep.
Yeah, a team rep from Liquid came up and gave you that. That's hilarious.
Again, punishes the blocking.
Oh,
Yeah, punish on that. Woo!
tons of movement and pressure here from Nemo.
Chiropractic.
And now Trash Box. Oh, wow, really? Went for the leaping grab.
Activation stations. Sit out power bomb. Cancels into the Meteor, and again.
What awareness from Trashbox, who still has some trigger.
Yeah, nice patience from Trashbox. Nemo's just been throwing the kitchen sink at him from full screen.
Still has that chain.
Oh!
Might not get a chance here.
No,
Wasn't enough.
still alive!
Barely. Oh, what?
Oh, and he just walks into it.
Had to bulldog a little bit too hard there. Trashbox holding that button for sure. Oh, down 4 tiers, okay.
Whiff on the Stamp Fierce as well.
Yeah, so ready. All right, Nemo, he's got the corner. Let's see what the mix-up is. Where's he going? He missed it.
That's right, it was a frame kill. Frame perfect kill
Right,
anyway.
okay, all right. The can rolls harmlessly off.
Nice punish, retribution, takes him to the corner, and again.
No, yeah, nothing.
He was expecting a cancel.
Correct, yeah, definitely.
He's hit with a knee drop a few times after that, and he's been reacting to the knee drop.
That's huge. It's third round, and it's match point for Trashbox.
Point here for Trash. I feel like just like Nemo's playstyle is Rago, right? It's really unpredictable. There's so much movement going on. He's throwing so many different things. Trashbox is born into the online environment. It must be so hard to throw Trashbox off of his game because he's seen everything. This dude's almost got 1 million points online.
Oh, he's so far ahead of everybody else on CFN.
He could have 3 Warlord accounts on his own account.
Oh no! The time investment.
So this playstyle of Nemo is certainly not putting any fear into it at all. Back throw into the corner. What's it going to be? Yeah.
Bird does have super. Nemo might need to be a little cautious in some of these strings here. Okay, backs off. Oh, wow. Nemo, and he backs off. Oh, no.
Still
no
alive
for you.
Takes the throw. Oh, it's got it!
Huge. No, it was only low.
It was low. So it was like, he's looking for that fierce confirm. No, backdash is out of the way.
Nemo would love to bait a super right now. You can see the back and forth. Yeah. Okay. Nicely done by Nemo. Woo, man, when that low chain hit, ooh. Yeah. I had to freak out briefly.
It's like I just wanted it to work. I would have been so hyped. I would have been so hyped for it to
right.
No bias at all. I just wanted it to work because it would have just looked sick.
Yeah.
And I like sick things happening in the stream. Nice anti-air, takes him to the corner as well. No quick rise at all from Nemo. Wakes up with the buttons that time. No walk-up throw for you. Back throw into the corner from Nemo. Trashbox challenging with buttons, and he runs straight into the Ball Revenger.
Oh, he's getting real cheeky. He's getting rid of these timings, and these choices are pretty wild at the moment. Oh, wow. Nemo, if only he had not done that last backdash.
Why did he backdash again? He could have parried that into crazy damage.
Right,
he had so much time.
Yeah, we haven't seen parries in a while, have we?
I mean, he only seems to be doing parries randomly in neutral.
Right.
Making hard reads.
That has not worked.
Nice with punish. This time's the throw.
Here's the can. The can's still there. Yo, Nemo didn't cancel because he would have been hit by the can. He had done the lariat there at the end. Just shutting off the screen. Okay, all of a sudden. Bursts in.
And now the V-Trigger's gone, but he has got full CA. We are going to return to Harmony.
It's got a good hitbox.
All right. Trying to bait something out with that short knee.
Oh,
that spacing was
that's the big one. That's the big damage one. And he's got it just like that, and Trashbox qualifies.
Once again, Trashbox keeps up his record against Nemo, and Trashbox is the one who will be advancing into top 8. Nemo eliminated.
Next time that Liquid rep comes by and gives you the list of kills by Trashbox against Liquid, it's going to need to be longer than that piece of paper you got. Yeah. Going to need to be longer than that.
The list of grudges will need another page.
The enemies list. So, Trashbox qualifying for the top 8 right there. That's Nemo's elimination. We're going to have
2 more names must
AS
join.
Monaco versus Mr. Crimson versus My Wallet Nuckled. And
what a disparity in sponsors. You've got one of the richest sports teams in Europe sponsoring Mr. Crimson and Nuckledu's wallet. Going head to head. And that's the beauty of these open tournaments.
Yeah,
right?
oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Some rando like Nuckledu can make it in himself. Yeah. Oh, man. And then we'll round it out with Macho versus Gunfight. That's going to be the end of the night. So, we're mostly there.
2 more matches for you.
It's been Dawson the whole time for Crimson, as far as I know.
I can't see it being anything else, to be honest with you. I haven't seen him use Laura competitively in a long while.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him pull out an alternate character, it was Karin last season. You just had some fantastic news that you're really excited about.
Well, that's true. Yeah, it kind of took me off my game a little bit, to be honest.
That
Pretty cool, though.
That look of happiness on your face was very genuine and pure. It was pure happiness.
I'll watch it later.
What a load of nonsense that is.
Oh, yeah, it's wild.
Anyway, let's get into this one.
So
it is
Crimson, Dawson, definitely.
an all-Western affair, so there will be at least one Westerner in top 8. Hooray!
I feel like Duke can't go wrong with his character selection here.
Yeah.
Whether it's Cammy or Mika or G.
Yeah, they're...
Whatever he wants, whatever he feels most comfortable in himself.
It's an interesting one, though, because I think Mika's probably the worst for Sim out of that list. But he's going to have the most practice against Mika. Obviously,
yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah.
So it's an interesting one. Cammy's probably the best pick.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think she beats Sim specifically in a high level.
Right. That's true. Yeah, maybe Mika or G.
So we'll see.
But Dude does pick Cammy in situations where sometimes even more dedicated Cammy players don't pick the character.
He has a very unorthodox Cammy as well.
Right. Very pressure heavy.
Yeah.
Very insistent about pressure. Once he gets in, it's uncommon to see him let it go. Well, they're ironing something out up there.
Just checking
Dude
buttons.
requested a blind pick, we've been told.
Okay.
Very interesting and curious because Crimson's basically going to play Dalsum, right?
Yeah. I can't see him doing anything other than that. And he has got Karin, and he has got a Laura there as well.
Oh, that's right. We did see him play Karin a couple of times last season, didn't we?
Yeah, he definitely used Karin. But yeah, here we go, Mika. So let's see how his Mika experience comes to play here. Obviously, he would have played against Luffy a lot, his French compatriot.
Sure.
One of the best players in Europe. But Dude has his own style of Mika.
Yeah, as we mentioned with his Cammy, he always has sort of a unique play style. Even thinking back to previous games, right? His Guile in SF4 was very unique. That's Dude. He always has his own spin. But it can be tough for Dalsum in this matchup. She just has the tools to make it happen. I know some Mika players don't love the Dalsum character, but it's tough to keep Mika out throughout an entire round. And if she gets in once or twice, that's it.
You're not keeping Mika out for the entire round. Let's be honest, this is not happening. Oh my word!
That is a big bummer,
sucks.
Dude.
That sucks so hard.
Oh boy, tough times. Oh, he's just holding up back for his dear life. here it goes. Yes, excellent little link there with the jab. And do look good, he was able to chase down. Whew. Dude, he's so unusual. Backdash, forward dash, try to charge roundhouse. Ooh, okay, the down fierce there.
Oh, teleport's going to punish the drop kick. It's at the throw, and there's the stun.
That may be for the round.
That came mad quick, and it is for the round.
Okay. Talking about Mika mixing up and doing the damage, but there's Dawson. Okay, yeah, anti-airs were there. Just slowly whittling off the life. Oh, not slow, so slowly
his
there.
Damage is really firing up. He's in now, though.
Uh-oh. Dude's beginning to feel it here. Here it comes. And now Dew is exactly where he wants to be. Oh, boy.
Oh, what did he do in between there?
Oh, it's a stun, and that's probably the game. It can seem like Dawson has a life lead. But he never has a life lead, Logan.
No. Oh, that cross counter was horrible. That hurt a lot. And he hasn't really had to command grab yet either.
He did there. I mean,
no, but he hasn't really had to. He hasn't really been forced to. He's been getting big damage openings.
Yeah.
Without having to go back to it too much.
Works again.
Bomb.
Oh, no.
Another one.
Gets over the medium, and now's Dew. Here he is.
One more guess. That's not going to stun.
No.
Oh, that does, though.
Oh, it's a perfect.
It all started out so well for Mr. Crimson, but these last two rounds have been torrid.
Even half of the round that Dew ended up winning, right, was okay for Crimson, but it can fall apart.
Yeah, once Dew gets in, everything goes around. It's really difficult for Sim to challenge, though, as well.
I love how Dew has used charge roundhouse over stand medium kick and over stand fierce.
Yes.
You're right. Oh. Oh, that might have been an opportunity there. Crimson can start things off. Yes, will he keep it going? He did!
He went for it again!
Right? Yeah, think back to MOV when that cost him a couple of times.
Yeah.
But he was willing to do it yet again. It's still match point Dew. Again, to make top 8 here at EvoJapan. Huge jump in here. Now Dew.
Yeah, there's nothing Sim can do about it. He hasn't got a 3-frame to challenge after that jab.
No. Lovely teleport. Well, not for long.
Back into the corner.
Dude gets the command grab. It's over. Now he doesn't even need that.
Oh.
Oh, Crimson battling. No!
He could have got the kill if he did EX wingless.
You're right.
Oh, now he has to take this.
Oh, it worked every time. 100% success rate. And Dew ends up in top 8 at EvoJapan.
Crimson out in 9th. Definitely a good performance from him.
Oh,
Gonna be proud, happy that he made the effort to come out here. And, a couple of big names. But yes, Dew, who I didn't even know was here. I sent him a DM on Instagram. I said, there was all these players, all these American players that were signed up. I sent all of them messages.
Okay.
Are you actually going? And Punk's like, no. Justin's no.
Yeah.
Ricky's no.
Yeah.
I didn't get a response from Dew.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sneaky. Sneaky guy.
Hiding it, huh?
Here he is.
Well.
And he's in top 8. Good stuff from him.
No more hiding for him. Only one more match for us before the end of the night. And that is going to be YG Machabo versus Team IXA Gunfight.
So Machabo's going to be a heavy favorite in this, but Gunfight has been showing a lot of sick stuff. Not just today, but he did really well at the LCQ for Red Bull Kumite. So he's been enjoying this Season 5 Alex, and I've been enjoying watching it as well.
I liked his game a lot. The last one we saw, that was against Kawano. The the buttons were great, right? The footsies were great from him. I thought that was a huge part of his victory in that. That was really nice to see. If he can do that against Nuckled, that'd be great. It's harder to play that sort of game, though, in that matchup.
Yeah, so that kind of sit back and poke away matchup, if you allow Machabo to put the puddle down, you have to respect him walking at you, and it's very difficult to challenge that and not get clipped by the puddle as well. So interesting to see how he deals with it, how he's going to stay in range and not let Machabo use that V-skill, if he doesn't use V-skill too. Imagine he will, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Last one of the night.
Yep, this is the 8th and final name to join the top 8. Who we got there so far?
So in winner's side, we have Sako versus Nauman, and we have Mago versus Infiltration. And then loser's side, so far we have Trashbox versus Nuckled, and then Itazan will play the winner of this match right here. And that is nice variety, right? That's
super variety.
And some of those characters I just wouldn't have expected. I wouldn't have expected Sakura in there. I wouldn't have expected Jury in there. No. Even Birdie, to be honest. I feel like Birdie was nerfed.
Yeah, everyone was talking down Birdie. Yeah. Birdie's done for.
Yeah,
we might see an Alex.
We expect. We might see an Alex.
We could potentially see an Alex. He needs to win 2 games, and then we will.
It's V-skill 1 for Nuckled.
Alrighty then.
Coming back to the sunburned Alex. He's been partying out on the beach too much.
I mean, he's not quite that Sakura sundress costume in Street Fighter 4 that had the worst sunburn I've ever seen in a fighting game. That one was terrible.
Yes! Steals the moment to activate.
Uh-oh! Take that. Woo! Straight over the normal.
Okay, already some funky choices from Gunfight. Out of the corner, and now Machabo. And he backs off. He'd rather... Okay.
Oh! Yeah, just walks up. Cancels the medium punch as he can in V-trigger. Anti-air! No!
He wanted it, he wanted it.
EX, man. Didn't have that many frames. Plus, oh no, the parry!
And no, you're just not doing that against Machabo. His crosscuts, I feel, are 100%. It's like they're automatic.
Yes.
He has a button for that on his joystick.
Macroed in.
He actually ducked the fierce. So Gunfight's trying to play this more movement-heavy style, and it's just, it hasn't worked yet. He's been stuck.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, Machabo takes the knockdown.
Stun, and that is game number 1. Well,
yeah, Gunfight changed.
Pretty solid right there for Machabo.
Gunfight changed the way he was playing in that round. He was there was a lot more forward movement from him, and it just played into Machabo sitting back, buffering, putting out normals, controlling the space, and he was taking a lot of damage he didn't need to take, and he wasn't really able to get much of his offense on. He made I wanted to get hype for a parry in there as well, but Machabo was very aware and cancelled straight into the EX stomps. So. Too far away. Ooh.
Nice. Chooses to go in. Wow. Light DP. Pretty hard to get that V-skill activator if you're Alex.
Yeah,
considering the
bad spacing on that roundhouse.
Seismo movement options here from Nuckled. Hard for Alex to find. What is it? 50 frames
total. Yeah. Get scooped. What's it gonna be? Just a throw.
Nice.
Yeah, tried to press something afterwards.
And that's so nice that that's plus on block.
Yeah, so you can throw it, right? And you maintain it. Yeah, you maintain your turn as well.
Right.
You don't have to just. Like we said earlier when we saw Machabo playing, A lot of Nuckal's kind of just sit on their meter. They weren't really using it, and they'd always end up with CA. And it's obviously a threat. It's very strong in CA and V-Trigger, but it's nice to be able to use the bar for something else, to have the option. Nice neutral jump.
What awareness.
Again, he ducks the jump in.
Wow, Machabo's on the verge of making top 8 here. Gunfight needs a lot of work. Now Gunfight almost frozen. Look at the corner carry as well.
Forcing him to V-reverse, and it's going to be very difficult unless he gets a couple of crush counters in here. Him to get a V-trigger.
Yeah, he's going to need to make this mostly on an honest comeback. And Machabo's playing a style that's really tough for Alex to navigate. It's this... Oh, no! And that is it. Machabo's the final one to qualify for top 8 at EvoJapan. Eliminating Gunfight in doing so.
Gallant effort from Gunfight, but it was not enough. Machabo advances and makes pretty light work of it, to be honest. Looking very comfortable.
Very convincing.
So he faces Itazan. He loses, I believe.
He does. He does. Yeah. It'll be Itazan versus Machabo. Again, to run it down for you, in winner's side, it'll be FAV Sako versus DNG Nauman.
Okay,
so
that's probably going to be a Manat versus a Sakura. It might be a Kage.
It might be a Kage, yeah. Mago versus Infiltration, so probably Cammy.
And interesting to see Infiltration brings out for that.
Jury, Ed, I don't know, a couple other characters probably. Nuckled and Trashbox, so Birdie or Ed, probably Birdie, versus Dews. You know, you got to think Cammy, Mika, G, I think is probably more the default, I would say. And then Itazan with either Zangief or Abigail versus Machabo's Nuccal for sure. So we have a fair handful of characters, and I don't think I mentioned anybody on repeat. Right? I mean, that's a nice looking top 8.
Very
really
top
is.
8. And some varied names as well. Names that we don't normally see too often. We're going to be looking forward to watching that. You'll be able to catch that on the main stage tomorrow. What time is it? Do we have the time? 4:30 local time on the main Evo channel tomorrow. Sejam and James will be guiding you through to that. It's been an absolute pleasure watching some of these games and learning with you as we catch some of this new Street Fighter V Champion Edition action here from EvoJapan. Thank you very much, David. Always a pleasure working with you.
Always fun, man. Yeah, have a good night, everybody, or morning, or wherever.
Whatever you fancy, have a good one. Take care.